Hey, Composing Gloves here, and today we're going to be looking at a glitch bass made with Sytrus. So let's take a look. So I have this really wonky sounding glitch bass. A glitch bass is something that sounds like, so it's like a sprinkle. You put it in there every now and then, and it goes and it sparkles for that one moment. But if you were to put a bunch of these basses together, it would sound horrible. And this is an example of doing just that, so that you can essentially take this apart and make those little sparkles at moments. So essentially, so that's the sound, and it was made completely in Sytrus, no external, nothing. And ideally, you'll take it, you'll find a moment in it that you like, and you'll use that moment. And you may edit it further from there. This could just be a jumping off point. But what I've done is I've created some weird pitch movements. I've automated the pitch, and I've also made this really wonky sounding X modulation to control several things. And there are several things that are made in a way that will create it so it sounds sort of like something is like popping in the background unusually. And instead of explaining it, we're just going to make something similar. So to make a glitch bass, at least one like that, what you do is first you need a note. First you need some notes. So we're going to put some notes down. We're going to cut that from there. Cool. So that's what we got. And now we got to make it sound crazy. So I want it to go down one, so make it low. And I'm going to do serial low ratio stuff to this. So make it something slow. I'm going to modulate that by something slow. And we get that. I'm going to do it again. And now we're getting somewhere. So now I'm going to mess the crap out of this, all these modulation waves. So first, I love this stuff. So you could just use that, like that right there. You could just have it like a pitch down thing. That is like perfect already. So anyways, okay. So as you can see, we're getting places. Now I want this to be even lower. I'm gonna leave that right where it's at. I'm gonna move this one around. I like that. Let's add this. Let's give this one some high harmonics. So I still want there to be a bass tone in there. So now we play it. We get something like that. This is a very different road than what I did earlier to get that sort of rippy sound. But it's a glitch bass. And so now I'm going to send it into one. I'm going to turn off the filter. I'm going to use the wave shaper. So wave shaper it up. So now I'm going to link that to X, not the phase, the mod X. I'm going to take 3, I'm going to link it to the mod Y. I'm going to take 4, I'm going to take its volume and link it to the mod Y. And I'm going to automate these and see sort of what I can come up with. Very interesting. It's all one big note, unfortunately. Let's try taking this. Let's try making this 2 notes. So there's one option you have. Then you could just play straight notes. Now, what else would be interesting is if we, instead of sending it straight out filter 1, we send it through filter 2. We linked up the wave shaping. Did we link up the wave shaping mix? I didn't. Let's link up the wave shaping mix to X. And then we're going to output filter 2. We're not going to output straight. Which sounds much more gargly. And that's partly because we have a filter on. And on 2, we are going to turn the filter off, turn another wave shaper on. It'd be interesting to hook up the filter though. Let's turn on the filter on this stage. And we'll... It's a very curious thing. Let's turn on 2 filters. And we're going to link these up to Y, the cutoff. So what you could do, if you wanted to write a more conventional line that wasn't like so crazy, you could oops, I forgot I had this going on. That's going to automate to that position. I'm going to just do it the easy way. Let's say we had a blah. Dun, 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 dun. And we just kept doing that. Let's say that was like our line, right? Cool. And then we do something like really short to give it sort of a glitch type deal. What we could do is now move Y around. So, see, we're sort of getting something. What would be if we made this maybe a bit faster and we did something like... So let's stick with that. Now on this last one, we'll give it a little more. And I'm picturing, as you can see, I changed the tempo to 172. I did that for a reason. Let's go to push kicks, whatever, and snares. Snare, 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 snare. Why can I not find the snares? There you go. That's punchy. What the heck? We need to add a new pattern. Do da. Do da. And where would we be without a few hi-hats? Not somewhere good. I don't know why I put each one of the. I sort of was gonna do a custom rhythm, then I ended up not doing it, and I'll leave that right where it's at. Oh yeah, man. It's not crazy enough though, you know what I'm saying? Like we gotta get fatter distortion on this sucker. So let's go to the wave shaper. Let's make this one a pluck. Whoops, I have no idea why I just did that. I went to envelope mode before I even got to the envelope. Okay, so let's go to the envelope, turn that on. So we're going to have a pluck sub. Have it come out all the Anyways, ooh my. We could even do some more craziness in the automation. So there you go. That's sort of the application I'm thinking of when I think of a glitch bass anyways. But they're pretty cool, pretty fun, and normally you don't write them out as a separate bass line. Normally you've got them as a, well, they do. I'm adding a lot right here. It's not a sparkle. This is like sort of covered. It's like icing at this point. It's no longer just sprinkles. But ideally, you'd have some sort of a crazy like Reese or something, nah, 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 and then you'd have this like this crazy sound. Like people would be like, "Where the heck did you get that? How did you come up with that for that one spot?" And you're like, "Well, I made this giant mess, and then I came up with it." But for example, this moment right here, that part is like what that's for, and these other parts are kind of tinier, more subtle things, but you could use those for. And then I kind of tried to make a pseudo glitch bass that could fulfill a tone as well. And so when you add the drum loop in, it becomes much more clear. And then all you gotta do is mix it, make it amazing. If you have any questions, let me know. Subscribe, and have a blessed day. Much farther with this, but here's the demo, and the snare is completely synthesized. So it's a one lead bass type line here, so it's just one bass.